Welcome to our Maui home. We've been here for about 10 years, and we're in the B building at McKenna Surf. My wife Carol and I decided it was time for us to do an upgrade on our property, and we interviewed a number of builders and selected Paul Vanni of Vanni Construction. Paul and his foreman Sean Butcher did a fantastic job in here. We've built a number of homes, and as the camera looks around, you'll see some of the details that we did that we think are exceptional. So we particularly like the ceiling details, the craftsmanship, the level of construction that these guys did was superb. I would highly recommend using these folks. We had 7 months to do this project, and they brought it in on time and reasonably within budget. So if you're interested in a good remodel job at a reasonable price, we would certainly recommend it.
We came up with some of these designs of the vaulted ceiling here, put soffits in which help create areas for us to put our air conditioning units. These soffits also allow us to use for stereo equipment, also our puck lighting systems. So that's kind of what we've done. I'll show you more of those a little bit later. The other thing that we've done here in this unit is there used to be a post right here in the middle, and this is now a structural element. It's a 3-story building which you can't see, but what we did here is remove the post. In order to do that, we had to put a 1,000-pound beam, steel I-beam across here, and then that steel I-beam is hooked up by 2 more C-channels that run across this way. And like I said, we pride ourselves on trying to make these transitions, trying to bring all the outside elements into the house, into the living room areas, and try to get rid of those big, bulky tracks that you normally see in most houses. Then as we move into here, I can show you some more ceiling here. We used a TNG cedar, tongue and groove cedar ceiling, and we stained it according to, in this case, was African mahogany. So over this side we added, they only had 1 window here, we added these 2 windows. Same thing, framed it out in the African mahogany trim, made a real bold statement with that nice big fat trait. Some fans in here and an avenue for the air to get out. So what we do is we put fans in and the air flows, comes up, and so all these elements, as you know, in your stereo system gets really warm. And what we're able to do is provide a place for the fans to push that hot air out of the unit to keep all the stereo equipment, stereo audio equipment cool. And that's one of the new things we've been doing, is creating that airflow. We pull it out of the toe kick area, bring it up and kick it out, and then you don't have to worry about leaving your door open the whole time, keeping all your audio visual components from getting overheated. Obviously, this tile here is much different than some of the other ones you'll see today. This one has a real chiseled edge look to it. Any tile travertine, porcelain tile, whatever you're looking for, I have some master craftsmen that are not only tile setters, but they're actually artists. Again, the vaulted ceiling to create a nice, bigger feel, accented by the rope lighting, or what we tend to do a lot more is the low voltage transformer lighting, which gives it a more pure light instead of some of the cheaper rope lighting that has that little spotted effect. And we've been able to open it up into about 4 or 5 feet on both sides. And then again, I'd like you to take note of the nice tile work on these stairs. In this case, these stairs treads were much thinner. We widened them up to make it much more comfortable, easy for people to walk down the stairs. And just another thing we always try to look out for to make our clients happy. Also color coordinate the electrical plugs. I have a woman come in and faux paint these electrical plugs. I don't know if you can see that outlet. She actually comes in and paints the outlet to match the background. She's a real artist. Here we have another real lovely master bath, 2 sinks. Tile guy did just a gorgeous job for the backsplash. Again, the Roburn medicine cabinets built in have electrical outlets so you can plug in hair dryer, shaver, whatever you want to do there. We custom cut out the mirrors so we can get the light sconces put in there. And here we did a pretty nice job, I thought, on this door. I really liked We framed this door out actually, it's a pocket door, and we framed that out in stone instead of wood. Here they chose to do Corian on the countertops, and over here we did a honed look on the granite to give it a more of a beach feel again there. The Corian is really nice because here we're able to integrate the bowl with the top, so it all becomes one really nice, easy surface to clean. I love that. If you got something hot, you just turn around and put it right there. Again, different types of cabinets, different granites, some of the beautiful finishes that the owner picked out. I have here with me the owner. This is Don Garnett, and we had a great relationship. Another happy customer, and Don was great to work with. And I'll ask Don a couple questions. How was it? How was your experience with Vanni Builders?
Yeah, it was first class. All work. My wife and I are just delighted. The workmanship's fabulous. You got us in a week before you said you would. Everything has gone really well. I didn't come over once during the whole construction period, and I was just amazed that we didn't have, more little problems to deal with. There's always a few things in construction, but this has just been absolutely smooth.
Thank you.
Well done. We're delighted.
Thank you very much. I sure appreciate it. Here we took, this was original master, but it did have a wall here again, so we opened that up, give it a much bigger feeling. And then the biggest improvement we did in this room is the shower, which you'll see here in a minute. This used to be the washer and dryer. We opened it up, and now it has enough room for, look at the size of this thing. It's enough for 4 people could be in the shower now. We were able to reconfigure. We took the washer and dryer and put it in the other storage unit where the water heater was, reconfigured that, and allowed us to open up this huge shower here. And I love the tile work down here they came up with. It almost looks like a waterfall coming down.